Welcome back to TechVault Academy's APlus Core 1 review series. We're continuing Domain 2, Networking, with Objective 2.4, where we'll explain common network configuration concepts. Think of these as the essential rules and services that keep our digital city communicating smoothly. First up, let's revisit DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, the city's automatic address giver. Imagine your device joins a network. Instead of you manually typing in an IP address, DHCP does it automatically. This process is often called DORA. Discover your device shouts out, "I need an IP address." Offer, a DHCP server replies, "How about this one?" Request. Your device says, "Yes, please." Acknowledge. The server confirms it's yours. The DHCP scope is the server's master plan, defining the available IP address range and other settings like subnet mask, DNS servers, and default gateway. Exclusions are specific IP addresses within that scope that DHCP won't assign, often reserved for static devices like routers. An IP address from DHCP is a temporary lease, like borrowing an apartment for a set time. And reservations allow a specific device to always get the same IP address from DHCP, like a permanent parking spot, by linking its physical MAC address to an IP. Next, the critical DNS, domain name system, the Internet's phone book. Instead of remembering complex numeric IP addresses, DNS lets us use names like TechVaultAcademy.com. DNS servers in a vast distributed hierarchy translate these names into the IP addresses computers need. The entries in this phone book are called resource records. Common types include A records, which link a hostname to an IPv4 address, the standard numeric address. AAA records, Quad A records, do the same but for the newer, longer IPv6 addresses. CNAME records or canonical names are like nicknames or aliases. Multiple names like www.example.com and chat.example.com, can point to one underlying server using CNAMEs. MX records or mail exchanger records are vital for email. They tell other mail servers where to send emails for your domain, directing mail to the right mailbox. And TXT records store human-readable text, often for verification or spam management. Speaking of spam, TXT records are key. DKIM, domain keys identified mail, acts like a digital signature for your outgoing emails. A DKIM TXT record holds a public key that receiving servers use to verify your email's authenticity. SPF, Sender Policy Framework, is like a guest list of approved email servers for your domain. An SPF TXT record lists servers authorized to send email on your behalf, helping to block spoofed emails. Building on these is DMARC, Domain-Based Message Authentication, Reporting, and Conformance. This TXT record is a policy telling receiving servers what to do with emails that fail DKIM or SPF checks, like whether to accept, quarantine, or reject them, and it can even provide reports. Now let's talk about organizing networks with VLANs, Virtual Local Area Networks. Imagine a standard LAN is an open office where everyone can hear everyone else's broadcasts. A VLAN allows you to take a single physical network switch and divide it into multiple separate virtual rooms or broadcast domains. Think of it as creating invisible, secure walls within one building. Devices in the accounting VLAN can only talk to other devices in that VLAN, even if plugged into the same physical switch as the HR VLAN. This is efficient and secure. If different VLANs need to communicate, you'll need a router to act as a doorway. Finally, for secure communication over public networks, we use VPNs, virtual private networks. A VPN creates a secure encrypted tunnel for your data, like sending a secret message through a busy public square. A VPN concentrator, often part of a firewall, is the locksmith at each end, encrypting and decrypting the data. Client-to-site VPNs are common for remote users. Your laptop connects securely to your company's network from home or on the road, encrypting all your work data. Site-to-site VPNs connect two separate corporate networks, like a main office and a branch office, creating a secure encrypted tunnel between them over the internet. Understanding these DNS records, DHCP operations, and the power of VLANs and VPNs is fundamental to managing and securing modern networks. That wraps up Objective 2.4. Join us for the next part of our A+ networking journey. Thanks for watching TechVault Academy.